Okay, what am I doing? It's not about what am I doing, it's what I think I'm doing. Well, here we are again. So, now that we got all this, you know what's funny? I did not realize that this proton, it's apparently a secret rare. I don't know, according to ChatGPT, I have one hell of a pull here, which is fine, I guess. I didn't realize that this Zamazenta thing was a legendary dog. It looked like a bird. All right, so we got the pretty sure that this is a different set. That's a different set for sure. This is Surging Sparks. This Journey Together. You know what? I'm gonna start busting open Journey Forever. See, I put them in Ziploc bags because I didn't get the whatchamacallits. So like I said, like, what is this? Oh yeah, this is Hop. Hop. They really went with a trend, like for cereal. I need to make some room on this table. It's a small table. So, all right, we're gonna start with this one. Just keep working the foil here, just working the foil. Now you can see that I'm starting to get like stupid chain. You can see I'm starting to get fat from not like actually working anymore. Should probably do something about that. Look, I'll tell you what, this isn't easy. Alright, cool. Look at that. Look at this. At least the front's okay. Back, it's got like a little bit there, but it's about preserving the front. Okay, cool. So we got that. We got ferret, just normal. Got cool ferret. Right, like that. First card that came up was Drugion, or it's like some fucking dragon. You know, now I think about it, I even mentioned Rocket's Great Ball. That booster bundle from the Rockets shit, from Destined Rivals, pretty much I had like, that was a trifecta bundle. I got everything. Except for Mewtwo. Except for like some rare art, but it had some good stuff in it. I'm actually glad that I did that. I opened it, because it's worth a whole lot more to do that with that particular grouping, which honestly says that my thesis was right. So if you see that there are 3 rare cards after you open up the duplicate bundles, then it indicates that there's better stuff in those decks, and that was the same thing with all 3 of these bundles. So I got Cubone here. Lechonk, Chunky Chunka, Lechonk. Oink oink. There you go. Throw this guy right in here, like, there we go. And now we got, remember what I said about this? N's Castle. N's Castle. Come on, man. N could mean something, so I'm pretty sure that that might be, interesting. So I'm also going to throw all these videos into ChatGPT, right? And the reason why is because I wanted to capture any of the cards that I missed, because some of the commons and uncommons are actually special, and they're actually worth something because they are low print. So you really can't just go off the star quality anymore. Which, nothing like keeping things simple. So we got Oink, Oink Cologne, Oink Cologne, Oink Cologne, Oinky. 140 out of 159. Yep. Yep. You get over it. Now we have a Celigore. Oh wow, that's actually kind of cool. Not this one in my hand, but the one that I see underneath it. So we got ACCELGOR. It's like one of these poison types. So, you know, cool. Alright, now this brings us to our first holo. It's a trainer card. Yo. Alright, well, I'll get to that one after this one. We got ourselves a trainer. Now, if I learned anything from last time, apparently these trainers are like, what, secret rares, I guess? Well, this one's like holographic all over. Well, it's holographic. It's not like, you know, reverse holo, but, you know, it's cool. It's good. Definitely some good stuff here. Now here, I'm not pretending to know everything, but that's for damn sure. But something tells me that finally, we got something. A rare art 160 out of 159. Yeah. Fuck yeah. I'm actually gonna have, it's Maractus. Rare Art Maractus. This is immediately. And like hardcore going to be watched over. You have got to be kidding me, man. The quality of this pull. Wild. The quality. Just unbelievable. We also managed to pull Tyranitar. Reverse hollow. What is this even? What is this? This is like they decided to put all the nice things in like one spot. This is like, this is how they get you. This is how they get you, because well, here's what happens. Now, so a little bit of background about me. I worked on Wall Street. Actually, I was in the U.S. military for a while. I was in there for like 12 years or so. I was an Army officer. I was Battalion S1. Basically, I did a bunch of HR stuff for people. Pen pusher. And I was in the reserve most of the time. So what I also did, I got into finance and I started working as a stockbroker. And not only was I working as a stockbroker, I also traded stocks, options, all kinds of crazy stuff over the last 15 years or so. So when you see that you're just getting everything thrown at you up front like this, the purpose is to get you hooked, so you keep buying. And this is an early deck, so because it's early, it's an early run, you're getting all the cool stuff, right? So they send out all the cool stuff early on, and then they mix in a bunch of like, that's where you start to see, and right now it's an asymmetric environment that I'm pulling from. That is the only reason why I ended up buying these boxes. Now I'm telling you the trade secret. You need to be early and you need to know and you need to go for the boxes and stuff that have the low serial numbers to get pulls like this. That's some real shit, okay? So keep that in mind whenever you're dealing with this kind of stuff. Now, of course, later on you can always just buy more and more and more and more over the course of time, but the real good stuff starts early on, and that is exactly what I purchased. The guy who sold this to me, if he had opened this up, he would have made exponentially more money than he would if he had sold this. And that's going to be the case with the next couple people I buy from as well, because I'm going to, I'll walk from a deal instead if it's not what I'm looking for. I want to know what the numbers are on the boxes. I want to know what the background and backstory is, and I'm going to find out whether or not it's something that's a good purchase before I purchase it. And actually what I do, and to not waste anyone's time when I do this, is I get the right kinds of photos and the information from the customer. I don't ask him for the serial numbers or him or her, their serial numbers or anything on the boxes. I say, hey, can I see like the little tags and stuff just for authenticity, so I know that like when we're meeting up, and obviously I'll pay you cash straight up, no problem. I go, okay, yeah, sure. They send me those photos over. And then that's how it works. You need to know what you're looking at. You need to have an eye for this stuff. So, anyway, we got basic energy over here. And that's pretty much it. So I guess if you watch this enough, you know, I'll drop enough knowledge bombs, and you know, it really, the world is not that complicated, people. It really isn't. It's very simple. It's so wild, though. Just so wild. See, I don't treat this as like a hobby per se, even though I say that sometimes. It's a business, okay? And I have fun with this business, but it's still a business. I don't mind, you know, increasing the competition and whatnot or whatever, because, you know, you're watching my stuff. So if you're watching my shit, then I'm going to give you this straight up answer. What goes on? Why would I lie to you? Why would I, you know, say things in the, you know, the videos, the content that I'm producing is very shitty. Yeah, I know that. Because one, don't really care, but at the same time, who do you think is going to have more credibility? A street guy like me, who knows what he's looking at, or somebody who's got like, you know, like the nice like setup, the whole like thing like that. You want to, who do you want to listen to about what the price is on something? Tell me that. Anyway, I think we're good to go here. Throw that down there. Right now, thank you for tuning in. Let me know what you think. We'll go from there.